Okay, guys, I'm going to try book number 2. So this book, I think I read when my boys were forgetting how to clean up their room. And hopefully this isn't anything you guys are doing. So let's see. This book is called Pigsty. You see that? Pigsty. And it's by an author named Mark Teague. Pigsty. Again, I'm going to read the words and then show you the pictures, because if I hold it up, you won't be able to see it and I won't be able to read the words. So let's try that again. Monday afternoon, Wendell Folt's mother told him to clean his room. It's turning into a pigsty, she said. I bet moms tell you to do that from time to time too. Wendell went upstairs. Much to his surprise, a large pig was sitting on his bed. Do you guys have a large pig sitting on your beds? I hope not. They don't live inside, do they? Where do pigs live? That's right, they live outside. They live on farms, don't they? Pardon me, said Wendell. He shoved some toys into his closet, but the pig didn't seem to mind the mess, and Wendell found that he didn't mind the pig either. He decided to take a break. Look at what that pig is doing. I don't think I would be happy if one of my boys was laying in bed eating potato chips. Or Aaron. When Wendell's mother came to look at his room, the pig was hiding, but the mess was still there. She threw up her hands. Okay, Wendell, she said, if you want to live in a pigsty, that's up to you. I don't know. Do you think the mom's happy? What do you think? I'm not thinking she's too happy. Wendell could hardly believe his luck. Now I can live however I want. He didn't even worry when he came home on Tuesday and found a second pig in his room. The mess had grown a bit worse, but he was able to jam most of it under his bed. You guys don't hide your toys under your bed, do you? I hope not. Pigs are all right, he said, as long as it's only 1 or 2. There's those pigs. Look at that. They're playing with a train set. In fact, they had a wonderful time. They played Monopoly until late each night and left the pieces lying all over the floor. Uh-oh. What could happen to your game if you don't pick up the pieces and you leave them all over your floor? What could happen to that game? I bet you wouldn't have all the pieces. I bet you might even step on them and hurt your foot, depending on what kind of game it is. They had paper airplane wars and pillow fights. The bed became a trampoline. Uh-oh. Now, you guys don't jump on your bed, do you? Because that's not safe. If you fall off that bed, you could get hurt, and I don't want anybody getting hurt. Then 2 more pigs showed up. Uh-oh, how many pigs is that? So we know there was a pig on the bed. That was 1. Then there was a second pig that came. That was 2. And now they said 2 more has shown up. How many is that? 1, 2, 3, 4 pigs. And the mess just grew and grew. I don't think I would want pigs in my bedroom. I definitely don't want 4 pigs in my bedroom. That night when Wendell went to bed, the pigs were lying everywhere. They rolled up in his blankets and hogged his pillows too. Wendell told himself he didn't mind, but then he found hoof prints on his comic book. Look at them, taking up the whole bed. And look at the dirty footprints on his comic book. Now he can't read it. Look at that. And Friday, when he got home from school, he saw that someone had been sitting on his basketball, and his baseball cards were chewed. Oh my goodness. Do you think that basketball would still work? Look at that. And look at those baseball cards. That does it, said Wendell. I have had enough. He ran downstairs to tell his mother. Sorry, she said, but your room is your responsibility. She handed him a broom. Look at that. Her mom said, I'm sorry, it's your room. It's your job to keep it clean. Wendell started to complain. The mess was too huge, but suddenly he remembered a saying he had heard, that many hooves make light work. Many hooves make light work. He marched upstairs and he organized a cleaning crew. Do you know what that means? He decided he was going to get some helpers. He organized a group to help him clean. Wonder if that will make it easier to get things cleaned up when we help each other. When we're in the classroom, when we do cleanup time, does it help when we all work together? I think Wendell might have a good idea here. They swept and scoured, they polished and scrubbed. Later that afternoon, Wendell inspected his room and pronounced it clean. Look at that. They worked together. In fact, it was a bit too clean from a pig's point of view, so while Wendell inspected, the pigs prepared to go home. One of them made a phone call, and a farm truck came to pick them up. They hugged and grunted and oinked goodbye. From that day on, Wendell kept his room clean. Except for those nights when his friends came by to play Monopoly. Look at that. I don't know, I think Wendell had a good idea, and he made a cleanup crew, and they worked together, and they kept his bedroom clean. I think that's kind of a good plan. I hope you're doing some of that at home, and you're part of Mom's cleanup crew, because it's awfully hard when everybody's always home to keep everything picked up. So make sure you're helping Mom and you're on a good cleanup crew. All right, that's our second book. Let's see if I can find some more to read.